give thanks to the gathering. I know we try all the way from Gambia this night and this day. And we there bless up to all Africans. Sing. This one is simply called Bloodline. Talk to me, selector. Yeah. And let me tell this one to all Africans. Selassie. Our bloodline is from a place where the land is rich in grace. Mama Africa. And though I was born in the western hemisphere, the spirits of my ancestors call me there. Mama Africa. My bloodline is from a great place with a great history. God love all humanity. My biology is rooted to this place, you see. Can't get it out of the shoulder. The vibe run through me like water. Me love me little Highland Jamaica, but Africa. My bloodline is from a place where the land is rich in grace. Mama Africa, sweet Mama Africa. Though I was born in the western hemisphere, spirits of my ancestors call me there. Mama Africa. Check the state of the world, yeah. It's the final frontier. Now every nation around in there, taking all, leaving nothing to spare. Aye.
Live and direct, you tune into Africa TV, Austria, Vienna, we there. Yeah, today I'm a special guest, Peetah Morgan, out away from the Morgan Heritage family, on a solo album tour, fresh from Africa, the Gambia. It's a pleasure, Rastaman, having you as guest tonight, you know?
Yeah, man, give thanks to the welcome, you know?
Bless
yes,
up.
Sir.
So you're from Gambia, Africa today, this morning, as
yes.
I realize.
Yeah, we're just coming in from the Gambia. We were there celebrating the 48th anniversary of Gambia's independence, which was a blessed time there in the country, being with the people,
yes,
being with the president, you know, Jammeh, bless up.
You meet Jammeh again this time around?
Yes.
You know him love the vibes.
Yeah, man, him love the vibes and him support the vibes, you know?
All right.
Him support the development of Africa. Black Africa, you understand?
Respect.
And this is what we are about.
Cool.
You know, uplifting the youths mentally, spiritually, and physically, educating them about believing in ourselves and knowing that everything that is wrong with Africa, the answers for Africa's problem lie in Africa. You understand? So we as Africans, home and abroad, have to come together and solve Africa's problems.
Yes.
You understand? It's a great work. Great work.
So was it your first time in Africa, Gambia? Or?
No, man, but it was the second time.
Second time.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to going back there, you know, along with Kenya and Ethiopia, South Africa.
So within that time, as you go and come from Africa, come back to Gambia, you see any type of development or changes?
Man, I tell you, from the first time the Heritage went to the Gambia, and when I went there last week, to see how much development has taken place since the last time we went, I am very pleased, I'm proud. You understand? Because even coming in from the airport, it just looked like it could be anywhere in America or Europe, same way, you know? The development of Africa is a must.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you believe that African unite must come in one day?
Yes, man. It's a must, you know, King. It's a must, and it's the only way for total prosperity for Africa. You know?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? We can't fight each other, cut down each other, and want to believe in foreign leadership more than we can believe in the leadership amongst ourselves.
Yes, sir.
You understand? Because foreigners are human beings just like us.
Yes, sir.
And they don't necessarily have the better answer for us.
Yes, sir.
You know, whatever them come with, you know, better believe, say, whatever they come with, it's something beneficial to them more than it is for us.
Okay.
This is what we have to understand. So that's why we have to believe in each other, support each other.
Yes,
you understand? Instead of being like crabs in the barrels, always tearing down each other.
Fighting.
You understand? It not gonna work.
At all.
The only way is unity. And we can do it. We can do it. When I see all the people come together to enjoy reggae music and the vibes, that oneness, that unity what we feel through the music, we could just express that in our everyday lives. And then, you know, things will better.
Cool. So what makes that difference between Jamaica and Gambia when it comes to that vibes? Yeah.
Hey, right now there's no difference.
All right.
You know, I tell people say when I go Gambia, I just feel like I there at a bigger Jamaica.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because Gambia is a bigger place than Jamaica. And you know, it's like it's amazing to see that we are on one side of the world, and the vibe and the way we live and express ourselves is the same way on this side. So I feel like say we as West Indians, we know say West Africa will come from still.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You know, what I would just say
Look
Gambia.
alike still, you know.
Yeah,
West side.
natural.
Bless up,
Yeah.
respect. Yes, sir. And it's like the solo album tour right now, yeah. From Gambia now today in Vienna. Is the tour going on straight up, or what's happening in future?
Man, we're going up into Germany after Vienna, and you know after that, I'm heading back home to finish the Morgan Heritage album.
Okay.
And because Morgan Heritage will be touching out on the road in the United States in March.
Okay.
And we'll be bringing the tour over to Europe in a few months.
Cool.
The new Morgan Heritage album is coming out real soon. You know, within 3 months. So look forward to that.
All right. That's the return. And what do you mean by the returns? When
Well,
it
it's
comes to
just
the return?
it's about returning to ourselves,
Alright.
to our roots and our culture.
Cool.
You know, and it's not about say return to roots and culture music, but our roots and our culture as a people, because every people have a root, every people have a culture.
Yes, sir.
And many countries are trying to be like other countries. They are falling victim to the influence of other countries and looking down on their own culture. You know what I mean? But every culture must be respected.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And every tree where you see growing up have its own root.
Roots, yeah, man.
You never see a tree that is standing and it's standing because it's surviving off of another tree's root. Every tree have its own root.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You understand? So we have to say we need to return to our roots and our culture.
Cool.
And stand firm in that.
Yes, sir.
You know, take me as I am or leave me alone.
Respect.
Yeah.
The foundation.
Aight.
So are the whole family, they are back together with the
Yeah,
new
man.
album?
We have always been together, and
Yes,
this is what we tell people. But you know, sometimes people will say what they want
Yeah.
by how they interpret things.
Sure.
So the group has never broken up. We will never break up.
Never.
You know, but
Family.
we just take a break and just do some other things and venture out in different things.
Yes,
Because
sir.
this is life.
Cool.
You have to do these things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's like the first album, solo album, or second? What's
No, I have
Peetah?
not put an album out. I've just put out a lot of songs.
Singles,
A
yeah.
lot of singles.
All
And,
right,
you know,
okay.
it's doing just as much for me as if I had put out an album. Granted, I know people like to have that collection of songs where them say, yes, this is that artist's album. But today's music industry is like, from your have tune is just as good.
So shall we expect that in future that album could
Yeah,
come
man, of
from
course,
Peetah
of
solo
course,
album?
of course. Honestly, I really feel like it's probably after the Morgan Heritage album that I will put out a Peetah solo album. But we are proud that Gramps had an opportunity to put out 2 solo albums.
Yes, sir.
Mojo put out an EP and currently are about to put out his solo album. So, you know, I have time, you know, and
Yes, sir.
the Morgan Heritage workload rests on my shoulder, you know, so
Respect.
I have to carry that
And
still.
the family thing
Yes,
first.
sir.
Them say family first.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, like 2013, you said like some tours happening coming in future in Europe and America.
Yeah, for Morgan
Is something
Heritage.
for
maybe.
Africa there.
Yeah, man, Africa is a must. That's on the list.
Okay.
So you can probably hear some Morgan Heritage probably going back to Gambia.
Gambia,
Morgan
the whole
Heritage,
family,
the whole
alright,
family.
okay,
Going
watch
back
that
to Kenya.
Gambia,
Going back to Kenya.
Yes, sir.
You know, and we're looking to go into a lot of other places with the return.
Alright.
You know, with the new album.
Cool.
Because Africa has been long awaiting it as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
So hope you're talking with some other artists and telling the wagwan in Africa. Maybe we could have all forward one time and do some bigger festivals. Out
Well, that
there,
is a
bigger
plan. That
concerts.
is a plan and in the vision of one-on-ones, you know?
Yeah.
To have the movement of more than just Morgan Heritage or one artist at a time, but to carry a movement through Africa.
Yeah, would be
with this
big.
message to uplift the young generation of Africa and awaken the minds, you know, educate them about the power that lies in our hands as the youths.
Yes, sir.
The youths are the future. You know?
Sure.
It's not those who are old and are ruling now, because the old, you know, they said the young will die, but the old must die.
Died, yeah.
You
too.
understand?
Definitely.
So the young have to wake up.
Wake up, yeah.
And do what we have to do.
Yes, sir.
To take on the leadership of the world, because you have people leading your country who's in their 70s and their 80s. They have nothing in common with the 20-year-old and the 30-year-old.
Sure.
So you want to see some people in our power who is in their 30s and their 40s who can relate to the young generation, because that's where the world is today.
Yes, sir.
You understand? So, you know, you see in America you have Barack Obama.
Yes, sir.
He's only in his 40s.
Changes.
You know?
Yeah,
and him bring changes and him shake up the minds of the old people. Because I take it from the old mentality
Yes, sir.
into the new, because things are changing.
Yes, sir. Things cannot be the same.
Things cannot be the same, King.
No way.
You understand?
Right.
If it was the same, we would still be riding horse and carriage.
For real.
But now we move from horse and carriage to car.
Like
move from car to plane.
Sure.
Soon we're going to move from plane to spaceship, and I go from planet to planet.
Right.
So that's why you say there's always change.
Yes,
there's
sir.
always change. And we, the youths, have to rise and take it upon our shoulders to say, all right, our parents, our grandparents did this. Where are we going to take it now?
All right.
You understand?
Cool. So like the new technology, you think is something effective for Africa? We need it to get involved in them technology.
Yeah, man. I mean, the greatest thing is not to separate yourself from Mama Earth.
Sure.
It's just an enhancement, you know? It's like you say, one time we used to walk with no shoes.
Sure.
You know?
Yes, sir.
Now you have shoes, it make it look easier to walk.
Yes, sir.
Less burden on your foot.
Real.
So this is how technology should be to man.
All right.
You know, not to stop us from walking, but to make it a little more comfortable to walk.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Cool.
So it's just them little thing there.
Yes.
You know, technology is not a bad thing, but it can be a bad thing if you overuse it. And if you put all your trust in technology.
Right.
Because technology can crash.
Sure.
And when it crashes, now you have to be able to fall back to the natural self of man.
Sure.
You know? So
Yes,
everything is a balance. It's just a balance in life. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
I hear it. Yes, tonight we're there Austria, Vienna, where you have the massive car, the show tonight, you know?
Yeah, well, I just love a niceness, you know?
Yes, sir.
And coming from the Gambia just today with the vibes there and the energy there.
Is it?
Let's share
Right.
that with the massive same.
Respect, yeah.
Yeah?
Cool.
Yeah, man.
Enough sunlight energy will come up.
I tell you, man.
Respect that. We're looking forward
Yes,
full
sir.
time, you know? Peetah Morgan, yeah. They are tuning Radio Africa International TV. Yes, sir. DJ Willie, big up on yourself. We there.
Blessed Massive, this is Peetah Morgan from Morgan Heritage talking to you. And you're watching Africa TV International. Sin Selassie.
Any moment from now, Peetah Morgan on the stage. Right, get me there tonight. Somebody please. It's a gift that stands for the turnout. All who spend their time come support the reggae music. Take all reggae music lives. Something's holding me back. Yeah. Tonight with Peetah Morgan. Remember this. You know that remember Peetah Morgan in the building. Yeah, after this studio. Live and direct. Feel the feeling. Salute our Rastaman them there. There's no glass gonna walk me. Yeah. And let me tell this one to all Africans. Selassie. Our bloodline is from a place where the land is rich in grace. Mama Africa. And though I was born in the western hemisphere, the spirits of my ancestors call me dear. Mama Africa. My bloodline is from a great place with a great history. Gotta love all humanity. My biology is rooted to this place, you see. Can't get it out of the shoulder. The vibe run through me like water. Me love me little Highland Jamaica, but Africa. My bloodline is from a place where the land is rich in grace. Mama Africa, sweet Mama Africa. Though I was born in Western Hemisphere, spirits of my ancestors call me there. Mama Africa. Check the state of the world, yeah. It's the final frontier. Now every nation